What about Peter Rosenberg?
I don't mind him. I think he is what he is. You know.
What about Lyor Cohen?
That's a music executive.
I think he's a classic exploitationer and culture vulture.
Well, I mean, music in general is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, he just, like Jerry Heller, we could say the same thing about him, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And what do they all have in common? Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. No, I don't know, but I just think that like it's for me, man. It's when it's done in its clear malice, like that's why I don't think that people who have made music like the Post Malones and the Timberlakes of the world, I don't think that it's something that they're doing with malice as opposed to like they're just making music, and you know.
It's like I love how a lot of the yacht rock artists, they were doing their own thing, and the music was so good that we embraced it. Like Doobie Brothers and Michael McDonald, and then he starts collabing with Patty and just continuing to do amazing work. Like I was telling Mario with the yacht rock documentary, Michael McDonald has one of the best pure voices ever. But then you compare that to like a Michael Bolton, on the other hand, where I don't think he was ever accepted by black people, even though he was clearly trying to appeal to us.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, the mistake was
Vanilla Ice, man. What about Vanilla Ice, yo? I mean, Ice, baby. Come on.
I don't
man.
I don't know what he is like. I don't know enough about his personal life to be able to like speak on that. Like he was hanging around people who was writing music for him.
True.
And you know what I'm saying. So like I don't know, but. It is interesting that you bring that up, Trump, about like the artists from like the 70s and the 80s and stuff, and the way that they were trying to. It was a completely different way of trying to embrace black culture versus what I think hip hop. I think is something that we really try to gatekeep more than everything else because it is purely a black creation. I think.
Yeah.
And I think that's why we like are so like rugged with how we treat people who we've invited into hip hop, like MC Serch and Third Base and like Eminem and people like that. Like
I think the hip hop conversation is the Beastie Boys. Yeah. Because like them working with Rick Rubin, they did rock hip hop.
They turned punk and all that.
But they were always embraced by the pillars of like the Def Jam, Run DMCs, and
because they were
Public Enemy
white
and all
boys
them
doing what white boys do and just rapping.